Most air fryers are basically plastic boxes with non-stick coatings. This one is made mostly with stainless steel and uses PFAS-free ceramic cooking surfaces. So I've been testing it in my kitchen to see if it's actually worth it. Hey everyone, Kristen here. As you know, I believe homemade is best, but it doesn't need to be complicated. And when it comes to simplifying cooking, one appliance that gets a lot of buzz is the air fryer. After years of using one, I'm here to say it really does simplify cooking and make meals easier on busy weeknights. But I have hesitated to give a recommendation for an air fryer for years. Over the past 6-7 years, I've replaced my air fryer 3 times, and most are made with plastic coatings that I just don't feel comfortable using in everyday cooking. So when COSORI offered to send me their new stainless steel, PFAS-free, iconic air fryer, I was intrigued. But is it worth the hype? Let's find out together. First, let me thank COSORI for sending me the COSORI ICONIC Stainless Steel air fryer to try and for sponsoring this video. Please know this is my very honest review. Now that I've unpackaged it and wiped it all down, it's here sitting on my counter, and you can see this is not your average air fryer. This thing is beautiful. And if you're somebody who likes to keep your appliances out on your countertops, this one's not an eyesore at all. It's pretty sleek and pretty nifty looking. Let's see how it works. So the first thing you want to do is plug it in, and then you want to hit the power button. And right away here, you can see there are several options. This machine has an option for air fry, roast, bake, dry, proof, and reheat. I tend to be skeptical about a lot of options on an appliance. Do I really need it to roast, bake, dry, proof, and reheat? Actually, this machine, it ranges from 90 degrees to 450 degrees, so it can do those things quite well. I mainly see myself using this for air frying, but if you needed the option to reheat something quickly or proof bread, you can do that. I could also see the dehydrating function, the dry function, like for dehydrating fruits or maybe making jerky. That would be a really neat function as well. Before I started air frying, I let the machine run through a full cooking cycle. And that allowed it to do 2 things. One, it just cooked off any factory smells that may be lingering in your machine, which is totally normal. And it got me familiar with the machine before I wasted any food. Now to do this, I first placed it on a silicone mat. I did that because I have quartz countertops and they are very sensitive to heat, and countertops are very expensive to replace. So I always like to play it on the cautious side, especially with a new machine that I don't know how much heat is going to generate off the bottom. The second thing I want to point out is be mindful of where the fan vents from. This machine, it comes out the back of the machine. So right here, I have plenty of space for that heat to escape, but I may not want to put it right under my cabinets and let it build up under there. And then to set it to run through a cycle, you're going to hit air fry. I set the temp to 425 for 10 minutes. And then you want to hit the play button there to allow it to run through the cycle. Right away, this machine is not overly loud like some air fryers tend to be. I've had this air fryer for a couple weeks now, and after that initial test run, I've been using it on a daily basis. And I can tell you, it is doing a phenomenal job. It's built with a 5-speed fan. That means it cooks evenly. So your chicken cooks through perfectly, vegetables are crisp tender, and your fries turn out crispy. It does exactly what I want my air fryer to do. Better yet, if I show you. To show you how well this air fryer works, I wanted to make the most repeated recipe that I make in the air fryer, which happens to be air fryer French fries. I love making these at home myself because I can control the ingredients, and potatoes are super cheap, so it's a money saver as well. So I have here, this is about 3 medium russet potatoes that have been cut into just about 1/2-inch planks there. I'm gonna add 1 to 2 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil. You don't need much. Benefit of an air fryer, right? You cut down on the amount of oil needed, still get that crispy texture. Some kosher salt, really that's all you need. We like to add in a little bit of black pepper, some garlic powder, and paprika. Just eyeballing it in there. I'd say 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of these seasonings here. About a teaspoon of kosher salt. Potatoes really soak up that salt. I'm just tossing them here just to coat with that seasoning. And then we are gonna pop them in the basket. So the basket has a little locking mechanism there, so you wanna hold that down and pop it out. And you can see here, it's a rather large basket. This is a 6.5 quart air fryer, so it's designed for a family of 4 to 5. And again, you can always work in batches if needed. Add the fries there. It's okay if your fries are overlapping a little bit, but you do want to space them out just so that that air can circulate and everything can get nice and crispy. Pop our basket into the air fryer. We're gonna hit power to turn the machine on, but I wanna show you a really neat feature with this machine. So typically, I would tell you set this for 6 minutes and then come shake your basket and set it again for 4 to 6 minutes. With this machine, you can set for 10 minutes and you can hit the shake button. Midway through, it's gonna tell me to come back and shake that. And for this recipe, that'll work perfectly well. Our fries are done, and I will say this machine does not get very hot. The bottom feels cool to the touch. The only area that's a little bit warm is the back of the machine where it's venting, but even that's not hot to the touch at all. The handle's not hot either. Pull the fries out here, give them a shake. Let's give them a taste. So crispy, perfectly seasoned. They're nice and fluffy inside. I love air fryer fries. My whole family does. I mean, really, who doesn't love French fries? And I love that the air fryer makes them with so much less fat and that you can use frozen fries if you like, for sure. They're delicious, or you can make them quickly with just some russet potatoes at home. Really, really good. After making those fries, I wanna show you how easy it is to clean this air fryer. You can pop it in the dishwasher, but it takes up quite a bit of space, and really it wipes out really, really easily thanks to that ceramic coating. So I just find a soapy sponge is typically all you need. One feature I do want to point out here is this is a smart air fryer. You can download an app using the VSync app and connect this air fryer to your phone. And what that allows you to do is pause the cooking process or check on the time from your phone. My kids would love that feature. I don't want any extra apps on my phone unless I absolutely have to have them. So I don't see myself using that feature myself. But if you like that kind of technology, I just wanted to point out that the option is there for you. Now that we know this machine air fries well, let me talk about 2 features that really sold me on the COSORI Smart Air Fryer. First, it comes with a 5-year limited warranty. Most air fryers come with a 1 to 2 year warranty. And as I stated earlier, I've replaced 3 air fryers over the last 7 years. So about that 2-year mark, they tend to die. I've only had this one, as I said, for a few weeks, so I can't speak to the longevity of it, but I do like the fact that there is a 5-year warranty. Makes me feel a little bit more confident it's going to last longer. But the main selling point for me, and the reason I feel confident recommending this air fryer to all of you, is the materials it's built with. For me, this matters, and anybody that has gone down the rabbit hole of investigating forever chemicals or PFAs, you probably care about those too. So this machine is not built with any non-stick standard material or plastics. It is made mainly with stainless steel and ceramic coating surfaces, which means you get a wonderful non-stick basket without PFAs, which is exactly the kind of machine that I feel comfortable using on a regular basis. Before you hit that purchase button, I do have two downsides I want to point out. The first is that this machine, being that it's stainless steel, will show fingerprints easier. I found that using a microfiber cloth and just wiping it down typically takes care of that. Of course, you could use stainless steel cleaner if you'd like. I haven't found that needed yet. The second is the price point. This air fryer comes in on Amazon and the COSORI website for $249. That puts it in the premium appliance category. For me, it's worth it because I care about using a machine that has the ceramic coatings and is PFAS free, and I'm using it on a regular basis to cook for my family. If that matters to you, you may consider this air fryer, or if you're just looking for a model that looks really sleek and modern on your countertop, this one's gonna do that as well. If you're somebody who just uses an air fryer infrequently or are just testing it out, you may want to look for something a little bit more budget friendly. But for me, it has my stamp of approval. I'm excited to use it more, and I'd love to hear what recipes you'd like to see me make using this air fryer. Leave your requests in the comments below, and until next time, happy cooking.